The king in the north! The king in the north!
Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So now, of course, this is a late one. You know, Michigan defeated Minnesota Saturday, 52-10. But I was on a little vacation with some of my childhood friends. Shout out to Monk. Shout out to Thompson. You know, it was good to see y'all and had a good time. So, you know, let's get back into it. I saw y'all hitting me up. You know, I had to take a little siesta. But let's go. So, Michigan defeated Minnesota, and it was just like I said in the pregame video, but this one got ugly fast with dealing with Will Johnson, you know, manipulating that zone, keeping his eyes on the quarterback and knowing how to when to break off his coverage in the zone, because that really wasn't his area. You know, he was just playing it so well that he saw it, broke on it, made a play. Let's get it. Play ain't over. I got the interception. Play ain't over yet, though. Play ain't over. I smell end zone. The play over when I'm in the end zone celebrating with my Buffs on. That's when it's over. Same thing with Keon Sabb a little bit later. You know, this game got ugly fast. You know, there was a few things to work on, you know, or, you know, mistakes, but not many. There's just not many. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So you start the game with that. We come back down. I believe it was Cornelius drops a ball. He probably would have walked in the end zone, you know, but he ends up making up for it a little bit later, catching that deep bomb that JJ threw, you know. So I don't mind if you make a mistake, but you have to make up for it. You'll get, especially if you're a starter, you're going to get the opportunity to make up for it when you get the chance, you know. So it was good to see that, you know. Let's see. Roman got a few catches in this one. Blake is Blaking, you know. Nobody really had gaudy stats because nobody really needed to. JJ was 14 of 20, 219 a TD. He had 2 rushing TDs. Blake had 9 carries for 69 yards. He had a long of 40. Khalil Mullins, 8 carries, 47 yards, 5.9 a carry, a long of 23. Donovan was 4 carries for 20 yards. That's 5 yards in carries, though. You know, JJ ran it 4 times for 17 yards and had the 2 TDs. You know, Roman had 3 catches for 56. Cornelius had 3 for 86. Should have had a touchdown. He dropped. Donovan had 4 carries for 4 receptions for 25 yards. You know, same old. Loveland had a 24-yard touchdown also. You know, so offense. And the thing that I like about this offense from last year is Sharon Moore being the only offensive coordinator. The offense is coming into its own. Like, you can see the rhythm he gets in. Sometimes from the beginning of the game on, you can see there's a rhythm and a cadence to how he wants to call these plays. You know what I'm saying? A couple runs, play action, might get a trick play in there, couple more runs, another play action, boom. Before you know it, we in the red zone or the end zone. There's a rhythm and a cadence to it. Play action, run. Play action, run, throw it, run, play action, touchdown, you know, something like that. But I'm loving the way I'm seeing the play actions. I'm loving the reverses and the little trickeration and the little trickeration that he does. I really like what I'm seeing out of Sharon Moore, and you know, he doesn't have to deal with Matt Weiss messing up a good first and second down play and he's messing it up on third down or in the red zone. He's messing it up. I'm glad to see that Sharon Moore is doing his thing because those problems seem to be gone. That Matt Weiss is gone, and it's Sharon Moore's show now. So the offense just seems to click, and everybody's getting a little chance. All the main weapons are contributing. You know, Blake, JJ's on the ground through the air. Donovan on the ground through the air. Roman, Cornelius, Loveland, Marner. Those are the main guys right there. So, and they're all getting to touch it, you know. So that's beautiful. Now the defense. The only problem I saw I thought I saw a few problems on defense. And I know people are going to say, the defense, we only gave up 10, but there's always something. Okay, so one, and I'm not sure why he did this. The score before half with Sainer still, I'm not sure. They had to throw it to the end zone. I'm not sure why Jesse Minter didn't have two safeties back. Like, I don't know why these coaches start doing things and then it seems like they forget the situation. Like, they have to throw it deep. They have to do it. So all you need to do is have two safeties back. You need those safeties high on this play. And so he didn't have it. Mikey got burnt a little bit and he gave up a touchdown. But besides that, second half, you know what it is. You get nothing. You get nothing. No shrimp, no fried rice, no. You get nothing. So, you know, the couple things that I saw, though, was the gap integrity a few times in the first half against the run. It wasn't that good, you know, and then they just cleaned it up. They cleaned it up fast, you know, when the thing that I'll say about Minter, and I guess that would be coming from the NFL, having coached in the NFL before, is he sees the mistakes fast and he cleans them up fast, you know? So those problems were gone. It could have been maybe because Mason Graham was a little rusty at first or what, but then it's like, dude, I don't know what they said to him, but dude was like, oh yeah, I am let me show y'all who I am. I don't care about this club, and this dude was a game wrecker. Woo! Y'all said y'all didn't miss me. Let me show y'all who I am. Okay, big boy. We see who you is. We see you, big dog. Because Mason Graham was out there like a man possessed. Woo! So that was beautiful to see. And something else I noticed in my shout out to Monk, because he was telling me Junior Colson doesn't read and react like a linebacker that's been playing for a long time. You know, the great linebackers that we're kind of used to, or even let's say a Devin Bush or even a Josh Ross, you know, reading and reacting, being able to see the play, see where the ball is, see where the hole is going to be, and meeting the running back through it. He just doesn't, for some reason, he just don't see the game that good. Some people see the game better than others. Like, and I know that because I used to see the game like that. I can either watch or I can either, when I was on the field, I could see certain things, and that would 9 times out of 10 be where the play was going. Just having that eye for that. Certain people have it, some people don't. It just doesn't look like he has that naturally. So sometimes you'll see him get out of position and take on blocks that he doesn't have to, and then he'll have trouble getting off the block, or it's already too late. You engage this block when you really didn't need to or have to. If you would have just saw how the play was developing. The play is developing. You see that hole. You shoot through it. That's where he's going. Ain't no reading. It's all there. You see it. See ball. Get ball. He doesn't have that about him. Like, not consistently. Sometimes he does it, but it's not a consistent on a consistent basis, like you would expect from a 3-year starter. He's been starting. This is his 3rd year starting. He should be blowing all types of stuff up, like Mason Graham was doing. Blowing stuff up as soon as the play somewhat starts to develop. But it is what it is. He's a good player. That's just what I see. At this point, I feel like he should really be dominating at that middle linebacker position, but he hasn't been playing it that long, so it makes sense. He just doesn't have that eye for play recognition. So, but we'll see, But besides that, this game was just a complete game. Keon Saab, I'm not sure how you say it. He got a pick 6. That was good to see. That confidence in what he's trying to do. That always helps. You can go through the motions and nobody throws your way, so you don't have to make a play. Sometimes at DB, you have a good game just because they didn't throw your way. You know what I'm saying? You just been backpedaling. Oh, okay. You just been backpedaling all game. Ain't had to do nothing. Good game. But he actually had the opportunity to make a play, made the play, then took it to the house because your job ain't done yet. Just because you intercepted it, your job ain't done, son. Go get that 6. That's when your job done. So that was beautiful to see, and his confidence, stuff like that makes your confidence grow because you're in the position, you made the play. I'm doing things right. So that's great to see for a young player. That's gonna have big dividends, pay big dividends for Keon Saab's confidence as a player, being so young, getting, handling his business, showing I'm a part of this defense too. I can make plays too. Yeah, beautiful. So let's see what else. That's about it, y'all. This was just a complete game. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? That's pretty much it for it. This team is just loaded. They that squeaky bike. I tried to tell y'all that squeaky bike rolled through Minnesota. PJ Fleck understand now. Boy, them boys ain't playing. He say that might be the best team he's seen in 10, 11 years. That squeaky bike came through and, it's coming. It's coming. So that's what it is, Who's next? Indiana. Uh-oh. I think we're at home, though. So, you come up on our block, you know what it is. So I'll probably make that video, I guess, after this one, But it's a copy and paste, honestly, from the last 3 games. But we going to chop it up about it. So like, share, subscribe. And as always, go blue.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be the king in the north. The king in the north.